Hey church, this is Amos. I wanted to talk to you briefly about our Pray for Five initiative that we're doing through the season of Lent. So here's what it's really about at its foundation. As people who are in relationship with Jesus, we have access to love that the rest of the world can only begin to imagine. We have the hope that a desperate world needs. We have joy that can't even be put into words because God is so good. And while we have all that, and that's great, it's not just for us to enjoy. See, Jesus gave us all these benefits, not just for after we die, but in the present, to be shared, to be spread throughout every corner of the earth. And I believe that He's called us to our neighborhoods, to our cities, to the people that we work with, to be beacons of hope to them and point them to Jesus. So, our Pray for Five initiative is basically identifying five people that you know by name that you have regular interactions with. Maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's someone that you get groceries from in line, maybe it's the teller at the bank, maybe it's a friend or family member, but we're asking you to take not 10 minutes, not even 5 minutes, just a few seconds, a minute of your time every day during the month of Lent to pray for them, to pray that God would bless them, that God would reveal Himself to them. Now, I realize that not everybody has five people that they know that don't already go to church, that you would consider a friend. So here's what I'm doing. I'm praying that God would give me five relationships with people that are unchurched, that are far from God. And I'm setting a reminder in my phone. I don't know if it goes off at like 2 p.m. every day. And so my prayer time is really short. It's like 5 seconds. I say, God, please give me five people to be friends with that aren't in a church. So I would recommend that if you're anything like me, you need those reminders on your phone just to cue yourself up. How cool it will be if a handful of us do this and on Easter Sunday we see that God is pursuing these friends. So just start with prayer. God has to do so much of the work. God has to pursue people. God has to plant seeds in their hearts. And I'm just excited to watch and see what He does in our midst. So I will see you Sunday.